Let's go, baby. Main card, UFC 274. It's going down Phoenix, Arizona. It's Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira for the fucking strap, motherfuckers. Let's get after this shit. We got another one for the strap, Rose and Carla, but we're hyped for the main one. Let's get after it from the bottom to the top. First fight of the night, we got Donald Cerrone coming out against Joe Lozon, two legends. Let's get this one off rip first. I want to say that Joe is a fast starter. Donald is a slow starter. Joe is the underdog. Donald is the favorite. Donald Cerrone's very old and has a depreciating chin. Joe Lozon is the same, but it's not as bad. Joe Lozon is a pretty good grappler. Donald Cerrone's been losing a couple grappling matches. Everything in my mind just kind of shuffles to Joe Lozon. I mean, you're giving me a dog price for a guy that's going to come out hot. Donald Cerrone, so many question marks. He's making this cut down to 155. He's already gone up to 170 and showed that he's comfortable there. He's on the end of his career. He's making a big cut. I like Joe Lozon to get this done. I know that's not the most popular pick. Everyone's going to be fucking packing dips and wearing cowboy hats and shit. But, dude, I think Joe Lozon is going to be the guy. So give me Joe Lozon to just squeak it out. Maybe even get a finish, honestly. I think he's going to have a little bit more fire in his tummy, have the better cut. So let's go Goose.
Do you want to be a cowboy, baby? I'm riding cowboy in this one. I think that if you're going to beat cowboy, you got to do it on the feet. The ground, I mean, he can hold his own. He's going into submission underground with RDA and snatching that arm up. So I do not know if Joe Lozon is going to really be able to get him there and keep him there. And I think he is the slicker fighter on the feet. Obviously, you got that chance at him getting knocked out in the first, but I think his chin is shown to be durable enough against guys like Nico Price and Alex Morono that he'll be able to withstand that barrage. And then the cardio's there. I think he's going to be able to take over as this fight goes on. I like Cowboy to get it done in the going out party.
Let's go, Dano.
Yeah, baby. I didn't think that I would see Cowboy be a favorite again. And I never thought that I'd be picking him as the favorite, but I am. I'm picking Cowboy with this one. And I think it's just the legend of Cowboy, man. Like all he's been, like his past fights, just, it's so tough to look at, but I feel like they matched him up pretty well. Lozon's been like on his socials, he's been coaching a lot. And I feel like he's just been more, in and out. Whereas Cerrone, I feel like he's just always in. He's always at the BMF ranch. There's always videos of him training and stuff. So I feel like Cowboys, whether he hasn't been getting the results he's wanted, he's like his body, what he's been doing, like it's all just been on the routine, whereas Lozon's just been in and out. So I feel like I'm going to ride with Cowboy to be the more consistent, even though he might be a little more weathered, he's just used to it. He's used to being in the dirt. And I feel like this fight's going to be a gritty one. I feel like it's going to go long, but I'm going to ride with the legendary Cowboy.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing I want to throw out there immediately is if you do like Cowboy in this fight, I said it last week with the Cheeto thing. These slow starters, man, you can get really good lines live betting them after the first round because Joe Lozon does come out hot. So don't be surprised if he's down on the scorecards 1-0 and he does come back like they're saying. Fishman, break it down.
Cowboy, the vet, and although he's had a rough little streak, here's who he's fighting. Just straight savages. I mean, bro, he's got McGregor, Gaethje, Ferguson, Iaquinta, Alexander the Great Hernandez, Mike Perry. He armbarred Perry, beats Alexander at the striking game. But bro, like he's had a rough streak. He's getting old. He's getting at the end of his career here. But you can't tell me that Joe, whose last couple of fights gets knocked out by Chris Grits, and Clay is going to come out and do the job on Cowboy, bro. No fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. No way. Ain't no way, bro. Chris is literally, I hate to say it, but bro, like, he was getting ragdolled, bro. I just see that dude get ragdolled all the time. And like, if Alexander Hernandez can go ragdoll Chris, like ragdoll, bro, he literally folded that man. And Cowboy folded Hernandez. So MMA math for you. Boom. Cowboy KO.
Let's go. Let's go. Shamba, what you got?
I have Cowboy in this one with an amazing career. I just want him to win this fight and then retire, baby, because I don't think he's got it in him anymore after this one. But I think he can do it. He can do it, retire. I'd be happy.
All right, whatever. I get 4-1, but it's Cowboy. I'll take it.
Let's get Cowboy on the beach with some Mai Tais after this one.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's move into the next one. Holy moly. We got OSP, Ovin St. Perot, coming out 25-16 against Mauricio Rua. Let's go, man. 27-12. Two more legends, bro. They're just bringing them out, lining them up, walking them out. I think OSP gets this done, bro. I think Rua's a little bit expired. I think there's going to be rough spots. He's so vet savvy, which is so tough to bet against because you see OSP always do stupid shit in fights, man. Like, you know, you could just see him have such a clear path and he just says, fuck it, and swerves. Says, like, I don't want to win type shit. What it feels like when you're holding his ticket. But I think that he's going to be good enough in this one. He's been fighting some younger dogs and, like, feeling the wrath, hanging in there a little bit. I think in this one, he feels the wrath a little bit, but then starts to get an edge. So give me OSP to get this finish somehow. He's really good on the ground too, which is something people sleep on. So if Rua wants to turn into that wrestling guy that we all know him for so well, yeah, give me OSP to just pull some stupid shit out of his ass. Let's go, Goose.
I'm going OSP in this one. For the boy. I think you know, you look at it, he hasn't had the best streak going, but I think he's fighting a level above what Shogun Hua is. You know, I think he's going to be able to go out and have success on the feet if he wants to take it to the ground. There's always that submission threat there, but is Ovin St. Preux fading a little bit? But I think Mauricio Hua is as well. You know, Hua is older than him. He's definitely had his L's and tough fights over his career. So I don't think either one has too much more mileage. But skill for skill, I'm going to give OSP the nod, and I think he gets it done. He probably I'm not going to say. I'm going to say I think OSP gets the finish in this one.
Let's go, Dano.
When I did this fight, I don't think there's too much to look into. I feel like OSP, even though he is older, he was known for his striking and whatnot. In his last couple fights, he has been a little gun shy. But I feel like if he stays at range, you know, there's not going to be too much to think about. He's going to be one step ahead of Ryu, one step quicker than Ryu. I feel like if it does go to the ground, he will be liable to snatch up something crazy. And I just think that if it stays at the feet, it'll be a slower pace. You know, like I said, he's been a little gun shy, so the slower pace will help him just be more precise and pick out shots. And then Ryu, I don't think is going to be able to handle it. So I got OSP inside the distance.
Dude, that's an excellent take because it's so facts, bro. Because he literally, in these fights, it just feels like the pace is just like a little bit overwhelming for him. And in this fight, he's going to have a really nice, comfortable pace to sit at and really like work. Let's go, Fishman.
Shogun Hua. We got the vet, the boy, debuted in UFC 73. But the boy also got knocked out by St. Preux in 2014, and it only took 34 seconds. So it's tough to go against the vet, but he's 40 years old, and Vince. I mean, he hasn't had the best runs. I mean, since 2020, he's 1-4. Got knocked out by Tanner Bozer, Jamal Hill, split decision loss to Ben Rothwell, and he has a knockout win over Alonzo Menifield. But I think age just plays the biggest factor in this one, bro. And I think St. Preux is going to get the job done, but I would hate to see Shogun just get absolutely clapped. You know, that would be the worst thing, probably.
Yeah, and all these legend bouts, you really don't want to see any of them end like too badly.
Yeah.
But Shambo, what do you got in this legend boot for us today?
I agree with the rest of the boys on this one. OSP's just gonna come in there and I think he's gonna knock him clean out. I mean, he's just old. I mean, got the age on him. OSP's got the height advantage. I could just see it happening.
Yeah, these are the facts, bro. What great legend matchups to rip the card open. Now let's get to the absolute barn burners, the last 3 fights on the card. Boys, let's go. This fight is unreal. I mean, we got Tony Ferguson, El Kukui coming out plus 305 against the Bellator guy. Oh my gosh, Michael Chandler. I mean, yeah, Michael Chandler is the guy. This fight is going to be a scrap and a half. Everyone's been asking for it. The UFC gives it to us. How do I see the fight going? Holy shit, can Tony Ferguson eat a couple punches? That is going to be the question of the night, because we all know Michael Chandler has been coming with that same stand-up, violent, entertain the fans energy. And you know what? That's what Tony honestly lived and made his whole win streak off of. I mean, that's what makes this guy so crazy, is he has one of the craziest win streaks fighting some of the toughest guys in the division's history. So, I mean, Tony Ferguson, he's a stand-up crowd pleaser himself. This fight's going to be stand-up, bloody for the people. This is a kind of fight that Tony Ferguson comes out on top. I've seen him do it too many times. I'm taking Tony Ferguson plus 305. The disrespect is unreal. Yes, Michael Chandler can come out and wrestle him and really put together a good game plan to win this fight. Is he going to do that? Probably not. Probably not. He's probably not. He's probably going to stand and bang and try to entertain. And I think that that's going to get him in the wrong spot at the wrong time. And Kukui's going to capitalize on something crazy. He's going to be for the people. It's the big entertainment, the city. He's got the fans. This is Kukui time. I'm taking Tony. Let's go, Goose. Give me the flip.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's been because I've been watching too many hype videos, but I'm taking the boogeyman in this one, baby. Give me T Ferg, West Coast guy, but he's getting that Miami, the plus 305 discount in this one. You know, I think that in itself gives Tony good value. But you look at it, he's never been knocked out. And he's fought some killers, a lot of killers, in fact. Is Michael Chandler going to be the guy to end that streak? I don't know. But what I do know is Michael Chandler plays that fast start. And, I mean, he doesn't skid into the finish line, but he loses some steam for sure. That's going to put him in a lot of dangerous moments with the boogeyman, a lot of bows coming across those cheekbones. You know, a lot of leg kicks, a lot of knees. And I think Tony Ferg's just going to bring enough damage, going to make it ugly enough. And I mean, he's not going to ride this skid forever. He's got to come out of it. Why not this one? Give me Tony Ferg, baby.
Yeah, and the way he just like drops for legs and stuff, like there's so many things he can grab, and it's just he's never out of this fight. And you know this is not a bad ticket no matter what, but let's hear it, Dano. Let's hear it, Dano.
I got Chandler by knockout, and I don't see another way this fight happening. I don't see Tony coming back. The way he was, Gaethje put him through the damn blender, and we might not see the same Tony Ferguson that we've seen before. And the thing that, you know, I didn't think of at first, but now that I've been thinking about it, it's going to be a huge factor, and I think it's going to be the leg kicks from Mikey Chandler. Tony Ferguson's got like skinny legs, even though like he is super durable. I just feel like leg kicks are going to sneak up on him and build up. And Chandler's just too good of an athlete. I feel like he's like maybe a little out of his prime, but he's in like some of the best shape of his life, going through the hardest fights of his life. And I think that we're just not getting the same Tony Ferguson we have seen. I think that after the first round bell rings, they're going to go to their corner. And we're going to see Mikey Chandler get up and go to Tony's corner and sprinkle something into his water. And middle of round 2, Tony's going to be sleeping. So I'm going to go Mikey Chandler knockout.
Fish.
The way I see this fight going is Tony Ferguson's going to come in and take that Dana White privilege and slam Michael Chandler on his rib, and it's going to break. And that's how it's
Just like his student.
just like student, and that's a fact. But not with all jokes aside, let's MMA math this out. Chandler got folded by the champ. Ferguson did not. And you want to hear some other MMA math? Oliveira is on a 10-win streak currently, 9 finish streak, and the only person he did not finish was the boogeyman, baby. I'm riding with Ferguson. We're taking this boy to the moon. Let's go. Chandler,
Let's
too high of a favorite as well, bro. I do not like that at all. So give me the boogeyman, dude. Like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go. Gaethje was a fucking all right. He got his fucking brain rattled a little. He's chilling. He's chilling. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, baby. Let's go.
He's had plenty of time. Shambo, fire us up with one more take.
I see Ferguson taking this Bellator bitch back out of this fucking promotion, baby. He's going to be gone. He is out of here. Finished.
Oh, man.
He'll die. He's going to die.
I want to say one more thing, right? And this is for Tony Ferguson. I've been thinking about it. You know, we always talk about the fights that change people. And, you know, people have been saying, hey, that Gaethje fight is one of those fights that changed Ferguson. But we saw the Kattar Holloway fight where Kattar was embarrassed and he came out and put a clinic on Giga. So I could see Tony doing it, but I'm sticking with my boy. I just wanted to input that. We could see a performance like that, but I'm going to stick with Chandler.
Maybe Gaethje just changed Michael Chandler, though. Oh.
That's true. That's true, but I don't think so. I'm not buying it. Tony's dead.
All right.
Oh.
One thing we all know is that this is going to be an absolute banger. So let's fucking
Banger.
I mean, the ticket price, you have to factor the ticket price. I mean, if you have Michael Chandler in your parlay, you are really on something, man. You must have seen this already because this is wild. Let's move into the co-main. Let's go. We got another female boot, Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza. Thug Rose, baby. Let's go. She's 11-4. Esparza 18-6. This is a rematch. Carla won, beat her already. It was more of like a wrestling dominant approach in that fight. In this matchup, I feel like Rose obviously is much better. She's evolved into one of the best pound for pound fighters, you know, on the planet. Rose Namajunas is equipped to win a fight in any asset and any facet of the fight. Like, she's just so well-rounded. Her jiu-jitsu is great. Her wrestling's great. Her stand-up's absolutely unbelievable. Carla Esparza is going to only have a couple ways to win this fight. And I think with Trevor Whitman and the whole game plan and just Rose coming so far, it's just the perfect end to her story is to just come back and get this W back and just really solidify her spot in this division as the best, because I know that she's wanted this fight for a long time and I'm glad that she's getting it. And I think that this is really her spot to shine. I know the price is a little bit high, and Carla is a dog and she'll be good for, you know, a couple rounds, I see. But I think that, you know, Rose has already just shown us in her last couple of fights that she is just elite, man. Like, it's going to really take someone special to take her belt away. So give me Rose Namajunas. Dano.
Yeah, baby, I'm riding with Thug Rose too, and I think I'm a big fan of Trevor Whitman. I think he's gonna have a good game plan for her and lay a good game plan going for Esparza into this fight. I think she's gonna get it done. Hopefully, Esparza doesn't blanket her, even if she does, I feel like Rose is gonna be able to get up. And if it goes to a stand-up game, I'm going with Rose. And hey, we might even get a finish from her. Thug Rose, baby.
Fish.
Here's what I got to say. Both these girls basically got the same records in the UFC. Both are 9-, Rose is 9-3, Carla's 9-4. And I think this is going to be a little time for the vengeance of Tough 20. In Tough 20, Carla subbed Rose for the finale. And since then, Rose has kind of been doing her thing. And she's been fighting savages in her last 6 fights. She's fought Joanna twice, beat her twice. She went 1-1 with Andrade. All right, you get slammed on your head. Tell me you're not going to lose. Wei Lee, she beat her twice. So I'm riding with Rose. And Trevor Whitman, he's got something up his sleeve. You know he does. And I just think Carla's streak, she's on a 5-win streak, but it's not like the competition Rose has been facing. This girl has been facing the best of the best. And you take a girl that's facing the best of the best with a coach that's got a game plan. With Trevor Whitman, boom, success. And I'm taking Rose.
Goose.
Gonna take the one that's under the weird, overprotective eye of Pat Barry. I'm gonna take Rose Namajunas in this one. You know, I'm sure she's gonna be in their top shape. Pat Barry's gonna make sure she's in there training, all that good stuff. I do think that Carla Esparza could show some threats early on the ground, but she has a pretty boring style. She really likes to lay on top, get that control time. But I think Rose is going to be too good of an athlete. I think she'll be able to get back up to her feet. She's going to have the better gas tank and is going to have a sizable advantage on the feet. So I think, Rose, obviously better athlete. She's been fighting better competition. If she's able to get up off bottom from Wei Lee, who I view as a more athletic, quicker, stronger version of Carla Esparza, and Wei Lee has better striking. I think, Rose's toughest work is in the rear view right now, and I think she has a easier fight this weekend. I think she gets the same result, a win for Rose Namajunas.
Let's go. Shambo, who you riding with?
I'm riding with Rose. She's got Trevor Whitman on her side. She's got that championship mentality, and she's not venturing into new waters here. Already versed her, already knows what to expect, really. So she's got the championship mentality. There's nothing that can stop her. Going with her.
Let's go. And now we're going to break into the main event. And this is going to play a big part into why we got another guest on here with us tonight. You know, we got Justin Gaethje, the highlight, stepping in against Charles Oliveira. Oh my gosh. 32-8, Charles Oliveira. Justin Gaethje's 23-3. Oh my goodness. Off rip, I'm gonna tell you that off rip, I'm gonna tell you that Charles Oliveira gets touched. Okay, he gets touched, and in this matchup, to me, it's just a question of how hard is Justin Gaethje gonna fucking hit him, because I know he's got that dog in him, but dude, his chin is just that slight little bit of sus. And I've been riding Oliveira. I've been saying that he's gonna be the champion for years, and you know what? This is honestly like one of the worst matchups in the whole division. He's getting it as like his first defense, which is so tight. But obviously he's got the grappling advantage. We all know this. He's the jiu-jitsu wizard. If he gets his back, it's gonna be a wrap. But Justin Gaethje's got this wrestling in his back pocket that nobody talks about. So the question is, can he get it to the mat? The striking, I think that Oliveira's come a long way, that he might be able to really play the game with Justin, but he's going to get tagged. How hard's he going to get tagged? I think he's going to get tagged really hard, but I think that it's just not going to be enough to shatter it, man. It's going to take a really, really hard couple blows. Fuck, it's going to be close in those early rounds. But once this fight gets out of 1 and 2, Oliveira, it's his fight to lose. I mean, he's got the front kick to keep him at bay. He's got good hard inside hooks and this kind of stuff for those kind of inside pursuits that Gaethje really likes to run. I like Oliveira. I have to take him. Gaethje's a good line, but I'm gonna take Oliveira barely. Let's go, Fishman.
All right, so for this fight, we got something ahead of us, boys, here. And we got Justin Gaethje. He's fought, I mean, we know who he's fought, but I mean, this dude, I mean, Oliveira, he's on his streak. Like I said earlier, 10-win streak, 9 finishes, and it's hard to go against someone like that. Gaethje is a good underdog pick in this, and you know what? I'm gonna go with Gaethje, bro. I think it's gonna happen. Chandler touched the chin a little bit.
Oh my God.
And you know, Oliveira, I mean, he ends up clipping him, but I mean, we got Justin Gaethje got great leg kicks too. You know, he can put some. You know, Gaethje's gonna go out there. I think he's gonna kick the legs off him too, and take some pop off of Oliveira's hands. And then I don't think he's so much of a threat anymore. You got Justin's wrestling. I mean, you know, Oliveira's a threat, but I think Justin Gaethje can take, if he comes out, rips the legs, he could take some pop off Oliveira's hands, and then I think he's in the clear. You know, when he's in close, Oliveira's going to have to use the front kick, like you said, to keep him at distance. But if he gets in there, if Justin gets in that phone booth, it gets scary, bro. And I think he's going to clip the chin hard enough this time where Oliveira might crumble. But you can never count Oliveira out because of his jiu-jitsu game, you know. But I'm going to ride with Gaethje on this one with an underdog price. Trevor Whitman, I think he's got a trick up his sleeve again for this one. The one thing other fighters didn't have going into this is the Trevor Whitman brain, and I think the brain's got it this time. Brain with a little bit of fucking straight car crash mentality that Gaethje brings. So let's go.
Let's go, Goose.
Ooh, Bronx. I'm going with that boy from the favelas, Charles Oliveira. I'm sorry to say it, Sean, but you look at it from my perspective, you know, he's going to hit him with some good straight shots. Oliveira does bring a good jab, a straight punch from the right side too. He's got good teeps. And then I'm looking at it more from the Gaethje side of things. Okay, what does Gaethje do? He's walking forward. He's in your face. If he's on point, that means he's going to be at risk of the takedown of the shot. So he's going to have to be wary of that. It's going to be hard for him to really open up on the feet. And when he does, which he probably will drop Oliveira in this one, but he's going to have to put him out cold to finish him because he's not going to want to jump into that guard. He's not going to want to get in the ground at all. So right there, you're giving free time to Oliveira. He's going to be able to get back up, get his wits about him. And he's always going to be a danger to Gaethje, where Gaethje's admitted the grappling gasses him out. That's why he doesn't use it at all. So if we do start seeing grappling early on, it's going to really deteriorate Gaethje much faster than it will Oliveira. And that's just a lot more ways to win for Oliveira in my eyes, you know? So he's the champ for the reason. He's the champ for a reason. He has more paths to victory. I'm going to pick him in this one. Give me Charles Oliveira.
Dano.
I got to hit the Do Bronx line. And I think it's going to be a tale of two.
John's so pissed.
I think it's going to be a tale of two halves. First half of the fight, I'm going to be looking for the Gaethje knockout. Gaethje's whole UFC career, and we got no takedowns. No takedowns, even maybe not attempted, but no takedowns landed. And Gaethje was a stud wrestler in college, so he's kind of abandoned, at least that part of his game where he really wants to stand and bang. And I think Oliveira, he is capable of standing and banging, but like Goose said, if Gaethje hurts him, he's just going to go right down to the ground and say, come on, baby, come on in this guard. And if he does, Oliveira is lethal. And I just think as the fights go on, we saw, even though it was a war, we saw in the Ferguson and Chandler fight that Gaethje, sometimes he swings with just reckless abandon and he's kind of off balance, kind of reminds me of like when a baseball player swings at like a off speed in the dirt and they're all off balance and on one foot and they're just like all out of whack. That's kind of how Gaethje gets throwing bombs, and all it takes is one mistake for Oliveira to hop on the back and squeeze the neck, because Gaethje is liable to submission. And just like when he's gassed, he could get even countered, like we saw Oliveira and Chandler fight. Oliveira will stand in the pocket and throw some hooks. And later the fight goes, Oliveira's in favored, in my opinion. And I'm going to just ride with Oliveira and see what happens.
All right. Now let's find out who Sean's taking.
Yeah, who?
Right there, baby. Right there, baby. Right there. Right there.
What's the breakdown, Johnny?
Oh, the breakdown is crazy. The breakdown's crazy. The breakdown's giving me stress, is what it's doing. Because I know Charles, man, he's the man. He deserves where he needs to be. Worked his way up to the top. But it's my boy's time. My boy's time. I always ride on him, always making money on him. He's going to get it done. There's no doubt in my mind. Trevor Whitman's brain is in his head. They already got a full plan to knock him the fuck out.
All right, so we're calling the absolute splatter from Shambo and Fishman. I mean, if you think Gaethje's gonna win, definitely maybe hit the knockout line. I don't really see it going to a decision, but stay tuned to the Geek Sheet where we will drop some more plays for everybody. Maybe we'll drop another video, best bets. We'll see. Stay tuned to the Geeks. Let's go, baby.
I can subscribe to the vids for more, baby. Weekly vids being uploaded.
Oh yeah, if you've been riding with the Geeks, you've been hitting. And Gaethje going back home to Arizona this weekend. Gonna have the home crowd behind him. So